What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay. We are here with ICP semifinals going against Team Knots and his Nottingham Forest curse. Knots is an awesome guy, really cool guy, fun guy, very nice guy. Make sure to go check him out. I've been able to become like good homies with him, and he's just a hoot. He's great. He's lovely. So we're just gonna get into this one. He has a very scary team. We already traded our 6. He brought an interesting 6. He brought Aegislash, Aurorus, Arctivish, Togekiss, Quag, and Lycanroc. So I didn't expect him to bring Hailcore, but I didn't like completely omit it from my prep. I expected more so to see something like what am I saying? Like Hydreigon, because he had Hydreigon there. I also expected to see actually, is it better to disguise my Zoro as Heatran, or is it better to describe it as I think I can just go Heatran as well. I'll go Heatran. Yeah, I can do that, and we'll just do that. Zoro lead has been working pretty good. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. Ooh, excuse me for my unprofessionalism. And yeah, it's weird because as of late, kind of in a slump. More so because like, it's not that I'm playing the whole game bad. It's like I'm in like the first, like there are like 2 plays that I do that are just very suboptimal or very bad, and it just ends up costing me the game. And then like in the game I'm like, oh, why did I even do that? And it's just like silly goosery. So hopefully I don't get a case of the silly gooses, or just the silly goose, because goose is plural for geese. No, goose is one. Silly geese. Hopefully I don't get a case of the silly geese. There we go. English is fun. But we'll see. I'm surprised also no Vikavolt or something like that. No Talonflame, which is also cool. I can just click dual stab aside from the AG. That is going to be the Aurorus. Alright, so that is unfortunate because he's gonna just break my sash off rip. But I can just Focus Blast here. Could be Chople, but I'm just gonna Focus Blast. I don't really have a reason to Nasty Plot. I'll just Focus Blast here. 100%. 100%. 100%. Because if he goes Quag, that's fine. It could be Underwear. It could also be Water Absorb. I don't know. I could have Nasty Plotted, but I mean, if he stays in and tries to get a Veil or something, I'd rather much Focus Blast it before it gets the chance to do so. So we're just going to Focus Blast raw. I don't really have a problem with that. I do have a problem with getting my Sash broken, which really sucks, but it is what it is. Aurorus is here. Didn't think he'd go Hailcore, but Zapdos has a really fun time outside of AG. Just kind of wish I brought Throat Chop for it, but I do have other outs in Mamo and Heatran. So I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Lottie, if I can get the set up, we're looking great. Focus Blast, we do connect, beautiful. I think this just bops it. Does just bop it. It's very good. Very good. I'll take that. So 1 Mon down. I don't think Heatran normally gets Focus Blast, so he probably knows this doesn't work. I'm pretty sure. I'm surprised he didn't go Quag right there. I thought Quag was a reasonable play. Maybe he thought I would get up Rocks or something and try to predict the switch. That's 1 Mon down. There's 1 Mon down. The Toad comes out. He knows, ladies and gentlemen, he knows. I kind of... Do I want to save this thing? If I had my Sash, I would just Nasty Plot and not get up a Sludge Bomb. But I can just... Because, like, Zoroark was made to, like... I might as well get some chip on this. Might as well. That's what it's here for. And we'll see if it's Scarf Toad. And then if it is Scarf Toad, then we just... so he does withdraw. What do you got into? Hearn is going to be this thing. Okay. We're trying to catch my real Heatran. But we'll just Sludge Bomb right here, get off some nice chip. That's good damage. Do we get the poison? We do not. Unfortunate. Now, my Rotom from an Arctivish doesn't take too much from a Fish's Run, actually, which is kind of cool. It's very cool. I think I just Focus Blast here. Yeah. Oh, because Zoroark is just chipping down. It's already chipped down this thing, which is great. So I just go. That's fine. Do lose a Zoroark, but that's okay. I don't really have a switch into it otherwise. Don't want Rotom to kind of have to take 2 of those. So we're burning Hail Turns at least. And we do see the Life Orb. Okay, nice to know. Even if it's Life Orb, that does less than Choice Band. So like Fish's Run does absolutely nothing to my Rotom. So I have no reason to not go U. And then we can get a Reflect. And if he does opt to hit me, that's fine. But I'm just going to get up a Reflect here. Get up a Reflect. And then we can even press Hydro Pump on the Quag to see what it is. So I'm okay with getting up a Reflect here. Don't really like lose anything from it. And don't really like, there's no like penalty for me, like, or I guess not penalty, but what is it called? A consequence of me clicking Reflect right here. Aside from him staying in, I could have also switched and killed it. That's the only thing. But we'll see. This thing can't really touch me. I mean, Freeze Dry is a thing. Freeze Dry does do a little bit. Should have thought about that a little more. He could be mixed, but we'll see. We shall see. Goes for his Veil. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. We're gonna Reflect ourselves, so we're both getting up some screens. But he's not, whatchamacallit, so that's okay. Here, do I want a Pain Split, or do I just want to, so if I Volt Switch, I guess I would Volt Switch, right? I'll Volt Switch, and then I can go into Lottie, and then I go back out into Rotom. There's a Freeze Dry. Fair play. There's a lot. There's a Life Orb. And then we'll Volt Switch out. Alright. So if you are Jolly, Inhale. You are, whatchamacallit, Slush Rush. To Zapdos. It does not outspeed my Zapdos, so I can just go Zapdos here. Yeah. Go Zapdos, because he doesn't outspeed it. Arctivish. Yeah, Arctivish. This is Arctivish. This is Arctivish, because I could have made a silly goose mistake. Went out to the wrong Mon, but I know it's the right Mon. Behind a Veil. U-turn does not enough. So I think I can just Brave Bird here. I'll just Brave Bird. We do pick up the KO. And we don't, and at least we'll get some type of chip on Aegislash, so that's fine. So we're gonna withdraw right here. Not withdraw, we're gonna Brave Bird right here. And then we do outspeed Arctivish 100%. There it is. Okay, cool. So Arctivish is gonna go down. He has his Veil up, but we know it's not Light Clay, so that's good. And I'll leave a Royal Veil on. I just cannot forget about it in the grand scheme of things. Otherwise, my calcs will be all messed up. And then I'll really have Silly Goose 3. So the Hail Core is gone. Zapdos looks phenomenal outside of Aegislash, which I assume comes out here. I would assume that comes out. And if it's physical, at least Reflect is up, which is great. If it's special, that's a little bit scary. But at least it can't set up. So Grace comes out. Okay. Fair. He could go out into Quag. But if he does go out into Quag, that's fine. Could go Rotom here, but I don't think right now is the time to sack Rotom, because I could sack it to something else like Lycanroc or something. So I think I will go Heatran for reals this time. You could double out into Lycanroc, which should be a thing. I could see that. But then I could just sack my Rotom, and I can just go into does Thunder Wave me. Does connect. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. But he's the Thunder Wave Togekiss. Okay, nice. Hail obviously he was the Icy Rock. We're gonna get a Brox here, because Rock should be very nice for like chipping down Lycanroc, especially if it's Life Orb or something like that. Also good for if he's not whatchamacallit on Togekiss. Boots. Siren is going to be Quag. There's the Quaggle Waggle. There's the Quaggle Waggle. Hail stops. Great. I think he only has like 1 or 2 turns left on his Veil. Oh, no, he has no turns. And then we're going to go right into Rotom, because I really don't have a reason to not do so. And then if he does kill my Rotom, then at the very least I can at least go into my Lottie and set up on this thing, which would be great. This Lottie's looking very good. Only reason I didn't feel comfortable going Lottie on this turn was because of potential toxic and stuff, because then it kind of just ruins my Lottie. I'll just go Rotom, and I can pain split potentially. Does withdraw, okay. Who do you go on to? Grace is going to be the Togue. So do we see Boots? Do we see Boots? We do see Boots. Okay, cool. So I think right here I can just Volt Switch. Just some momentum somewhat. I don't know, because it might be a 50-50 for him, because if I go Heatran and he stays in, then it sucks for him. If I stay in, he could nab a kill. But even then, I can just go Heatran anyways. So it's not the worst thing in the world for me, but more so for him, it's like a thinking game, sort of, kind of. But this is an interesting one, for sure. At least his Veil is gone, which is great, so I can turn that off. Good thing I remembered right here. All right, so he does withdraw. Who do you go into? Ulfer? That's going to be this thing. Interesting. So if I Hydroid right there, oh my. Oh my. So we're just gonna Volt Switch up out. Decent chip. Do I feel comfortable going Memo here now? Because if it is Chople, that's fine. We could go U, but the only problem with that is, like, I put myself in a position where I either click Close Combat or I have to U-turn to predict the switch. I feel comfortable just going Mamo here and firing off an Icicle Crash, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's a solid play. Doesn't really have the best switch-ins for it. I could click EQ. We should outspeed Togue if it's not speedy. Do I lose anything? I don't think I lose anything from clicking EQ. The worst that happens is because if I miss my Icicle Crash here, and then Lycan Rock can kill me, so that's worst case scenario. So I'll just Earthquake. If he goes Togue, then he goes Togue, and that's a good play on his part. But we are Chople, unless he's like Iron Head instead of Close Combat. But then he doesn't KO me. Granted, whatchamacallit is very scary. The flinch, that's very scary. But we'll see what he wants to do here. Feel comfortable with this play. If I just Hydro Pumped right there, that kind of would have been wonky. I guess I should have actually done that instead, because like we could see if it's Water Absorb or not, and I clicked Volt Switch, so it didn't really matter. But dang, dang, that would have been fire. I'm on fire. But if we get Lottie set up, we kind of just win. So if I can set up on Quag, that'd be great. He's thinking quite a bit. Does withdraw. Who do you go out into? Siren. It's gonna be this thing. Okay, cool. Take some Rocks chip. We're gonna fire off a very nice EQ. Should do a chunk. Let's do a chunk. So there's the lefties. We could see a recover here or a water move. Our reflect does wear off. I could go into Rotom. I'll just go Rotom. Because we could also see another double, potentially. It's either like a double or a recover. Or even a toxic. Or a water move. All plausible. So we do a draw. We'll see if he doubles as well. We do see a double into Ulfer. Okay. That is fine by me. Gonna take some more Rock Chip, which is cool. And now we can easily just go ahead and we don't lose anything from Volt Switching, to be honest. I'll just do that. We'll see what he wants to do. If he goes for Close Combat, that would be preferred. That way he lowers his defenses and we can come in and click like Brave Bird with whatchamacallit, our bird. That'd be pretty cool. If I do say so myself, that'd be pretty dope. But we'll see right here what he wants to do. Because even now, actually, we're in range of Lycan Rock is in range of Brave Bird. And if he is banded, then he can't click Excel Rock. But if he's Life Orb, then of course he can. And Excel Rock does do quite a bit to me. But we'll be able to live it because we are out of range, which is good. which is very good. He's making some spicy doubles, some spicy doubles. But in the position I'm in, I think I'm okay. We do see the Stone Edge. He does connect. He did risk that biscuit. Item, do we see an item? We do not. So he himself could be Scarf potentially. So no item. If he's Stone Edge, my Zapdos, we still are outside of range, which is great. So I will just go into my Zapdos here. 1000%. U-turn does 37 to 44. Is that in range? 25, 30, 35, 30, 35. It looks like it is in range. Pretty sure that is in range, so I will U-turn. Like, I'm not 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And it does 37 to 44. So we'll just U-turn. Right? I'm not missing anything. Yes, we'll U-turn. Because it should kill. And if he swaps out into Aegislash, that's good for us. So U-turn is the very optimal play here. Because it should just drop. Alright, nice. Perfect. Great. Grace comes out. It's going to be the Togue. We know it's heavy duty boost because it's not taking Rock's chip. So we'll U-turn right here, which is great. Very nice. Think we can go Mamo. Unless it's like max speed. I doubt it would be. 100% we just go Mamo. 100% we just go Mamo. So we'll just do that. And no ISO crash. Because it should do a lot. It should do very much a lot. A lot. So we'll just do that. Because it can't T-Wave me. He could Aura Streamer, but we are Choppable, so we're fine. But hopefully we do have speed. That'd be nice. I assume it's like a defensive Togue with T-Wave and stuff. I assume. Because now that Quag is low, we could just kill it no matter what. If Lightning Rock comes out, I think Lightning Rock is definitely, yeah, Lightning Rock is in range of Ice Shard. So we'd have to Excel Rock me if he wants to get any damage off on my Mamo. Which still doesn't do a lot, so that's fine. So I think Mamo right here is going to pick up, he's going to claim a kill at some point. Because Mamo, yeah. So he's going to stay in, we do have speed, we do land the Icicle Crash, which is great. And this should, I would assume, just, oh it doesn't. Can we get a flinch? Flinch? Oh, let's go, you love to see it, baby. You love to see it, baby. Do I opt to Ice Shard so I don't miss? I think I do. I think I 100% do. Flinch in the Togue. Flinch in the Togue. You love to see it. I don't know what he was gonna go for, so I don't know if it mattered too much, unless he went for like Roost or something. That definitely was like a Fizz Def Togue for sure. All right, so cool. That thing's out the way. Now he has to go Quag. Because if I assume he's like defensive, because he ate the Earthquake relatively well. I wish I had Freeze right now, but I changed it for Stone Edge because I thought Vic was a more likely bring, and I wasn't too worried about the Quag, to be honest. But right here, like Freeze Dry would literally, Mamo would just win this game right now. But hindsight's always 50-50 because I didn't think Quag was coming. We can swap out here, and I think we just go Lottie. Because that's fair. Don't really need to like lose any HP on Mamo because Mamo can just win this end game here. So I'll just go Lottie, and we can get up a sub or something. Do you see the recover? That's fine. I'll just I'll set up a nice little sub right here. Because this thing can't really touch me. So we'll sub. Here's the opportunity we've been waiting for. We'll sub and then we'll Calm Mind. He might be unaware, but we'll see. Does have the Toxic, fine by me. And now we can just Calm Mind. Because Lottie can just quite literally win. Even though we can just Psychic this thing and kill it, but I want to get up enough to where I can kill Aegislash. Yeah, so we'll Calm Mind one time. Does withdraw, that's fine. Who do you go out into? Oh, for okay, cool. That's fine. So we'll Calm Mind here. I guess the worst case scenario would be if he like whatchamacallit it. Could have psychic right there, but just in case for the AG. But if he's like weakness policy auto, and I Mescal Fire, that would very much suck. That would very much suck. So we're just gonna go ahead and click psychic right here. He's gonna break our sub, unfortunately. There's the Excel Rock. Will he break? I think this breaks our sub 100%. Yep, 100%. It is a like rock. I gotta put some respect on its name. All right, so like mark is gone, which is great. Now all he has left is Quag and AG. And at this point, what would I do? I would sack Zapdos 100%. I would sack Zapdos 100%. So this thing comes out. The only problem is if it is auto, because if it's auto, don't want to give it weakness policy. I do not want to give it weakness policy. So I think I should, because we Swords Dance here, that's also bad. I think I just opt to, yeah, because if he Swords Dances here, that's fine, because then I can outspeed, go into something else. But if he Ghost Moves me out right here, that makes sense. But we'll see. We'll see what he does here. Swords Dance. Okay, that's okay. Because I thought he was auto weakness policy, and if he does that, that's not a good time. I'll just Brave Bird till I die here. Unless he Swords Dance auto. Because if he Swords Dance auto, he can only be Sneak and I guess close combat. Right? But I think you need 3 moves. We're gonna Brave Bird here. Did I just throw? Did I throw? We'll see. Do you attack me? He's just gonna keep Swords Dancing. Okay, so no auto then. We're gonna Brave Bird. Does it sneak? Like +6 sneak doesn't kill anything on my team aside from Lottie. So that's good for me. Because we're getting more chip on this thing and the Mamo can come in and just revenge it. Unless he reveals the auto now, which should suck. We'll see. We'll see. Just opposite Swords Dance. So he's at +6. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That is fine. Because if he autos here, then I just kill him with Brave Bird. Oh, and I mean, if he autos here. So he does opt to, he's going to sneak me 100% here. Which is fine. Because now I just go Mamo. Now it's speed. We'll see if he's Life Orb or anything. Do we see Life Orb? No. Alright. So we'll just go Mamo here. Because we will outspeed. He's not auto. So I could have potentially stayed in, but if he was auto weakness policy, I felt like we just lost at that point. So I will just Earthquake here. Because +6 sneak literally does 50 to 60 to me. And I'm not in range. And so Mamo should be able to pick up a KO regardless. Because I think we can 2-hit KO Quag. Gonna stance. So yes, King Shield, Swords Dance, Shadow Sneak. That's fine. I think even if he had Sugar Berry, this thing would die anyways. So we're gonna Earthquake here. He's gonna King Shield me, but we're not gonna lower our attack, so that's fine. And we'll Earthquake right here for sure. He's gonna opt to sneak me because he doesn't have auto up. It's just 100% gonna be a sneak, and it will not kill. Yep. Wait, why did I do so much? Oh, it was a whatchamacallit. It was the wrong form. Blade form. It was a roll. 68.8% chance. Woo, Mamo. Shout out to Daddy Chill. Whoo. See, look at me being a silly goose with the calcs. Because then, where'd I go? Heatran? Heatran probably would have been the optimal play. Because then he couldn't kill me with anything. Yeah, that would have been the more optimal play. Because then it would have just came down to a, whatchamacallit. So I kind of, threw right there because of the calc. I had the calc wrong. Oh, goodness. I am a mess. Luckily, he didn't bite us in the butt, and it was a roll. But now we can just 100% go Lottie. It's funny because Mamo and AG were our kill leaders, and then my Mamo killed his AG, which is funny. So we're gonna go on the Lottie right here, and then we just stay in and just click Psychic twice, and that should be the game. That was a roll, which is crazy. +6 to my Mamo was a roll. We're gonna Psychic. So shout out to the whatchamacallit. Shout out to the 68 EVs in MAMOSWINE's defense that I put in there. Like, woohoo! And we just bopped this Quagsire, which is great. GG's to Knots. That was a very scary one for a second there, because of the make sure to check your calcs, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, because you could end up throwing the game like that. Because then it would have came down to a whatchamacallit on my Heatran, a para, if I got parried or not on my Heatran, because we do outspeed the Aegislash. I EV'd it to outspeed Adamant Aegislash. So unless he was Jolly, but I assume he would be Adamant. Otherwise, if he's not Adamant, then it's not even a roll on my Mamo anymore. Because then it does... Oh, it is a roll, but it's a 12.5% chance. So I don't know. Maybe or maybe not was Adamant or Jolly. Not sure, but at least Mamo tanked it because Daddy Chill is here. But that was fire. It was a good game, fun game. Very little hacks, which is cool. Also just a fun game. Make sure to go check out Knots. He's a really fun guy, really cool guy. I can't vouch for him enough. Also, as well as all the other ICP coaches down in the description below. But without further ado, if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like down below and make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell if you guys want more of this content and enjoy it. Now I'm gonna get about your hair and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.